We downed a whole bottle, then we took a few tabs.
Or something like that.
And then we went out into your hallway.
Smash that shit up. Fuck that shit up.
Okay, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I almost fucking cracked last night. It was almost over. And it's not just about the weed. I was going to smoke some fucking weed last night because I was feeling fucked. And it's not just about the weed. It was the reason I was going to smoke the weed. It would have been the same reason I wanted to have a drink. So if I smoked that weed last night, it would have been fucking over. I would have got high, felt good, and every time after that, in the future when I started feeling shit, I would just start smoking up. And then after a while, I'd be like, well, I'm smoking to feel good. I don't even like weed. Let's just have a fucking brewski. And within 6 months, I'd be doing this fucking podcast from rehab. It'd be day one again. I would say I was like 92% of the way to smoking last night. And then I thought, fuck it, just lie down for a little while, see how you feel in half an hour. And then I fell asleep and I woke up okay this morning. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm strong. Ready to go another fucking maybe 6 or 7 days. And thanks to everyone who voted yes on me smoking weed on Instagram. Now I know who my real fucking friends are. I would have voted yes as well. I would have been like, how about shut the fuck up with your stupid survey and smoke some fucking weed, you dumb cunt. That's what I would have been like. Is there a fucking button for that? So I understand where you're coming from. I don't give a shit. It's interesting, though, to see what different people thought. Some of the people I thought definitely would have said no, said yes. And some of the people that said yes, said no. So I really don't know any of you at all. Everyone's a fucking mystery to me. Anyway, it's fucking Valentine's Day. Fucked up Friday has fallen on a Valentine's Day. So a happy Valentine's Day to all you fucking lovers out there. I should have saved last week's story for today. The beautiful story about the lovely lady getting banged in the toilet by a South African dude. Is there anything more 2020 romance than that? So I got a few stories sent in this week and they were all fucking good, but I had to choose one. And I'm sorry to the lads that sent in the stories. I'll get to your stories another week. But you just got beaten out by a fucking little angry Asian bird living in London. Her story was the top story this week for sure. So here we go. Here is the story from an anonymous little angry Asian bird in London. Here we go. It was my best mate's birthday party. We went for karaoke in one of the local pubs near where we work in London. There was a few of us. We had a concoction of various different poison. Gin, vodka, whiskey, wine, tequila, sambuca. The one that we couldn't pronounce, the green shots, I think that's chartreuse. The milky pink shots and fuck knows what else. The only thing that we didn't have was this thing called sense. Bam! Nice work doing my job for me. Badly, but all bets were off, and that night we were Spice Girls, Dream Girls, Whitney Houston, AC/DC, and I even attempted Bonnie Tyler. By the end of the night, it was only the birthday girl and me left standing, badly. The next day, I woke up with an unforgiving headache in my own bed, immediately hating myself for drinking way too much. Little did I know that drinking was not the only bad decisions I made that night. After vomiting my guts and a piece of my soul down the toilet, I called my mate to check up on her. She picked up and asked how I feel, yada yada yada, and she asked whether I remembered the incidents at the hotel and McDonald's. Fuck. What hotel? What incidents? I think it's self-preservation that your brain temporarily blocks out certain memories. Do you? Well, let me just ponder that philosophy for a little while. Thank you very much for the interlude. So apparently, 1, I tried to book a hotel room for us to crash in. 2, I did book a hotel room, but 3, I booked a hotel room for the wrong night because I was fucked. 4, we rocked up at the hotel only to be told that we didn't have a reservation. 5, I got upset and yelled and called the receptionist a cunt and that she couldn't do her job properly. 6, And really, this is the main point. Out of the 6 points, I may have put this at number 1. This is really the prime point. I got so angry with the situation, so angry that I made the decision to piss myself to prove a point. On the carpet, in the lobby, in front of everyone at 10:30 p.m. I don't know how you come to that decision, and I don't know how that plays out either. So I had to message her back. I was like, how the fuck did that go down? I'm like, did you pull your pants down and your undies and like squat in the lobby and just like pee on the floor like arrogantly? Or were you like standing up with your eyes closed, like trying to push it out like a little kid and let it dribble down your leg? I didn't understand how it worked. So I messaged her and she's like, I took my shoes off first because I'm not an animal. And she went behind a plant and just let rip. I couldn't ask all the questions I wanted to ask because eventually she's like, how about you shut the fuck up? I was drunk. I'm like, you are an angry little Asian bitch. Jesus Christ. Like, did you pee through your underwear? And then you just walked around for the rest of the night in your underwear? And were you standing or squatting? I never got that answer. I would love to know. She was also like, oh, it was a couple of years ago now. So I was like, oh, she must have been in her early 20s, just fucking big night out, who gives a shit? Yeah, I'd piss on the fucking floor too. So I'm like, how old are you? She's like, 37. I'm like, okay. So you're 35. So there's serious issues going on here. So there's a reason why you're listening to the podcast. I get it. It's cool. Then one of the last things she sent to me was, I hope reincarnation's real. I want to come back as a panda. I'm like, listen, you're really not that far from a fucking panda already. You're Asian and you're pissing behind trees already. There's not that many more steps to panda. But that wasn't even the end of the night. She's like, we got an Uber from the hotel straight to the train station, and the saga continued. 1, went to McDonald's to get some chicken strips. 2, knocked some chairs over. 3, one of the chairs landed on my leg, and my leg bruised like a motherfucker the next day. 4, they told me off. 5, I kicked off because how fucking dare they, I thought, and became this tiny angry Asian. I blame tequila. 6, yelled at them and told them they're stupid cunts. Seemed like my favorite word of the night. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth here. You sound like a tiny Asian female version of drunk me. 7, mate dragged me out of the place. 8, left McDonald's with no chicken. Then she has like a little bit of it in conclusion. We then took trains home to our respective homes and probably was home just after midnight. It's a miracle that I got home at all. Things escalated dangerously quickly, and man, I did not remember any of these. I wished that my mate didn't remember. Alright, she's written this in Asian English, and I have to un-Asian it on the fly. I wish that my mate didn't remember any of this shit, so she didn't have to tell me these things. I did stop drinking for a month after that fateful night. I also did stop going to that particular McDonald's branch for a while because was paranoid that they'd have a pic of my drunken, disorderly ass and they would bar me. And glad the hotel didn't bill me for the extra cleaning charges for pissing on their carpet. The shame. Yeah, that was a fucking messy night, lady. You did a good job of it. I just really wanted you to go back to the hotel and stay the night that you accidentally booked. They would see you coming and they'd be like, oh, fuck. They wouldn't fuck with you, though. You'd get a fucking room upgrade. You'd be in the penthouse suite. Alright, that's it. Enjoy your fucking Valentine's Day, even though it's a soulless, heartless, bullshit fucking holiday. Just remember, your love is an advertising gimmick to sell fucking cards. Alright, see you the fuck later.